Hi, I'm Tara Clapper, and this is the story of the Geek Initiative, how we got hacked, and what you can do to help. In May of 2013, I founded the Geek Initiative as a central place for and about women in geek culture online. Have you ever been a woman in a comic book store? If you head into an old school store, sometimes you get comments like, maybe you should ask your big brother about Thor comics. That's something I heard when I was 30 years old. I hear it's worse for women who are already marginalized by society in other ways. Women who are trans, women of color, queer women, and more. Their expectations are valid and they need to be supported. I started a list of woman-friendly comic book stores and found some like-minded ladies to help me found the site. Within a year, I started attending conventions as press. The community built itself on our ability to change issues we found in the world. Yeah, you need time and space to vent, and that happens on the Geek Initiative, but you also need a space to make changes. That's what we do. The Geek Initiative spotlights inroads made by women in geek culture. We've interviewed comic book creators, live-action role players, authors, heavy weapons fighters, and more. While we started as a website, we expanded to include unboxing videos on YouTube, podcasts, and our LARP Chat Live channel over on Blab, further enhancing the community. Conventions are now pretty regular for us, including the big ones like New York Comic Con, Star Wars Celebration, and WonderCon. We have editors throughout the US and writers throughout the world. As a digital publishing professional with over a decade of experience, I've had the pleasure of mentoring writers and social media specialists beyond what they've learned as staff of their school papers. The Geek Initiative strives for an intersectional feminist perspective. That means we aim to be inclusive of all women and their experiences. And in case you were wondering, yes, men are welcome to have a voice on TGI. We have male staff, contributors, and interview subjects. We simply ask that they don't speak over marginalized voices. At the end of 2014, we launched a crowdfunding campaign for our fledgling site. Thanks to the help of geeks like you, we were able to pay our site maintenance and hosting fees, upgrade our theme, and pay our contributors for their work for 8 months. Yes, we pay our writers and editors as often as possible, and we know that's not something most other sites do. Our site has recently attracted the attention of potential advertisers offering some products we truly endorse. We've also built some great relationships in our local communities. We're ready to monetize the site, and by the end of this crowdfunding campaign, we'll have a complete business plan in order. Unfortunately, we also attracted some haters. This is what happens when you're a lady geek on the internet, or any woman on the internet, or on the internet. Here's what happened. In 2015, I noticed a lack of inclusive programming at my home con, Wizard World Philly. I love Wizard World Philly, and we cover that con each year. I wanted to make it better, so I wrote to the convention, and they responded with enthusiasm, asking us to pitch them some panels for 2016. We did. The panels were accepted, and they were awesome. As TGI sponsored a wonderful all-women of color panel about communities of color, we were hacked. We can't directly prove that this was retaliation against our panel, but we did confirm with our web host that it was a hack. That's why we need your help. We want to get back on our feet, secure our site, pay our contributors, and launch our business plan, but we need your help to do that. With this funding, we'll have our site back online by Gen Con, our next major press obligation. Gen Con is an inclusive gaming convention and the appropriate occasion for our relaunch. Please help support our vision with a donation to our Indiegogo campaign. You can also help by sharing this campaign on social media. Thank you.